Episode 9, When to Stay, When to Step Back, the art of leading without controlling. Welcome back to the Legacy Leaders Podcast, the space where high-performing leaders grow beyond the title and lead with clarity, connection, and impact. Hi, I'm Janice Elsley, your host for today, leadership strategist, author, and unapologetic believer in doing leadership differently. This show isn't about quick hacks or hollow motivation. It's about real work, the inner work that shapes how you lead, how you show up, and what you leave behind. So, if you're ready to lead with more humanity, more courage, and more legacy, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Today's topic might stretch you. We're talking about letting go. Not because it's unimportant, not because you're checked out, but because real leadership isn't about taking control. Sometimes it's about creating space for others to rise, and that's where something powerful happens. You stop micromanaging, you start multiplying, you shift from managing outcomes to scaling impact. Now let's begin. The illusion of control in leadership. Let's be real. Control feels good, it feels productive, it feels secure, it feels like leadership is what we know. But sometimes control is just fear in disguise. Fear of, what if they don't like what I do, how I do it? What if it falls short? What if I'm no longer needed? And let's be honest, many of us were taught that control equals competency. But the truth, hovering isn't helping. And leadership isn't about holding tighter. It's about releasing smarter. Because you can't empower others and hover over them at the same time. Let's look at what the science actually says. Micromanagement breaks trust. It tells people, I don't think you'll get it right. I need to fix you before you finish. You're not enough without my oversight. And here's what happens when trust is low. Creativity drops, initiative shrinks, ownership disappears, and people start doing the bare minimum because what's the point of bringing their best if it'll just get redone? Now flip the script. When a leader says, I trust your judgment, take the lead, I'm here if you need me to support you, you've got this. That level of belief triggers dopamine and oxytocin, neurochemicals tied to the confidence, belonging, and motivation. And suddenly, you don't just have employees, you have self-led people. Now let's finish with how to know when to step back. Here's your leadership litmus test. Ask yourself, number 1, am I adding value or just inserting myself? We often confuse habit with necessity. If your feedback isn't moving things forward, it might be time to step aside. Number 2, does this person have what they need? If the answer is yes, trust them. Don't re-explain, don't hover, let them move. Number 3, is this about the task or my identity? Sometimes we cling because we fear about what releasing says about us. That's that we're replaceable, that we're less essential, but real talk. You don't lose value when you let go. You expand it. Because legacy leadership isn't about you being in every room. It's about others rising because of how you led. Now, this week's challenge, I want you to pick one thing this week that you're holding on to too tightly. A project, a person, a process you keep checking in on. Now ask yourself, what would trust look like here? Then do it. Choose one, move, delegate with confidence. Step out of the loop and say, you've got this. I trust you'll lead it and actually mean it. Because when you release control, you don't lose power. You unlock it in others. And that's the mark of a leader who scales with soul. If this one hit home, send it to a fellow leader learning to loosen their grip. Control may feel productive, but it's not scalable. Legacy is built when you lead from belief, not fear. Let go of what you don't need to carry and give space for others to shine. Until next time, I'm Janice Elsley, and this is the Legacy Leaders Podcast. Thanks again for tuning in. And if today's message sparks something in you, share it and tag me on Instagram at Janice Elsley. I'd love to hear your biggest takeaway, and don't forget to follow and subscribe and leave a review. It helps more leaders find this message. And remember, lead with trust, lead with space, and lead with legacy. Until next time, thank you.